Yes. Yeah, my dear people of Edo State and Nigerians across the world, there's a breaking news, and I am very elated to break this news at this hour. And I want to use this medium to let everybody know, if you're watching right now, that Comrade Oshiomuohle has been suspended as APC National Chairman. He has had a case, a pending case in court, and just a few hours ago, the Court of Appeal, Federal High Court of Appeal sitting in Abuja, upheld the suspension of Comrade Adams Oshiomuohle as the national chairman of the APC. Now, the implication of this, by way of matters arising, is that everything that has happened under Oshiomuohle within this past couple of weeks, everything remains null and void, which means that the suspension of the governor from the party is null and void. The screening committee set up is null and void. Every structure laid by Oshiomuohle, they are all declared null and void by the Court of Appeal. Now, the implication of this is that as things stand, as things are at this moment, the APC have no candidate for the governorship election in Edo State come September. And there is no time anymore to get this sorted. There is no time anymore to get this settled. Now, what this means is that, according to the Electoral Act, for the election to take place, the party needs to write to INEC, informing INEC of the modalities. And this letter Oshiomuohle has written, which may and it has to happen at least 21 days, before the primaries proper. Right now, the primaries as proposed for APC is just within days away. There is no 21 days anymore to inform INEC. The one that had been done by Oshiomuohle has been nullified by the Federal High Court of Appeal. Now, this is a very important news for everybody. Because some of us have argued and we've said that the God of heaven and earth is not asleep. The cry of the Edos of the people got, to heaven. And Edo people right now and Nigerians should be jubilating at this news, because this is a clear via for the governor to come back for his second term. APC, as things stand, they don't have any candidates. Everybody that has, been pushing around, romancing with Oshiomuohle, all those who have been laughing here and there, they are all disappointed. Everybody that has been standing with Oshiomuohle, as far as this matter is concerned, they should all start breathing air of disappointment. Because right now, there is no way anybody can build on a foundation that is faulty. Oshiomuohle, as a foundation and as a leader of APC, was already a faulty foundation. If you recall, there was a case, the local government, the ward that Oshiomuohle came from, that same ward has earlier suspended Oshiomuohle from the party for anti-party activity. And in line with that, a case was in court, and the Federal High Court heard that being suspended from his local government and from his ward, Oshiomuohle had no local standing to still keep operating as the national chairman of APC. Now, all of this happened at a time he was almost being removed from office. But people prevailed. Those who prevailed, the team that prevailed, was led by the late Abba Kyari, the chief of staff to the president. And a pact was reached with Oshiomuohle. The governor of Edo State was begged, appealed to by everybody to allow Oshiomuohle to continue to be the chairman. And the governor did say, in one of the information that we have, a very authentic information, the governor said he had nothing to do with Oshiomuohle. As a matter, he's not going to benefit anything from Oshiomuohle not being the chairman of APC. And he said that it has nothing to do with the job of Oshiomuohle, but Oshiomuohle should allow him be, as governor, allow him to govern Edo State the way he's governing Edo State. Oshiomuohle signed undertaking that he was going to promote and project the coming back of Governor Obaseki. He said that to Rakiki so that he can equally keep his office. On that ground, people prevailed, people who matter in society prevailed on the system, to suspend, the case Oshiomuohle was having in court and all of that. And that case was let low. But Oshiomuohle, in his usual self, upon the death of Abakari, began to activate all negative structures to ensure that he embarrassed the governor out of office. And of course, he succeeded a few days ago and all of that. But my father used to tell us that anybody who is eating bold enough to eat the head of a monkey or the arm of a monkey, while he's doing that, he must equally be checking his own. Because at the end of the day, when you are eating a monkey, it looks pretty much like you are eating a human being yourself. So as it were, with the information coming out, the appeal court having heard the judgment of the High Court that Oshiomuohle remains suspended. This is a great news, and the fallout of this news, according to the judgment of the appeal court, it means that everything Oshiomuohle has done since being suspended by the High Court initially, everything Oshiomuohle has done and has been doing remain null and void, because he has been doing all those things in his capacity as chairman, which is not. Okay, so as this stand, Oshiomuohle, since he's been suspended by the Federal High Court, is not the chairman. The letter he wrote to INEC asking that APC was going to hold their primaries in Benin, that letter is null and void. The screening that the APC people did, the committee set up by Oshiomuohle to screen out the governor, that committee is null and void. Everything he has done is null and void. As this thing stand, APC actually don't have any candidates for the governorship election. Everybody who has paraded themselves, has made effort, done this, even giving money to Oshiomuohle, like we learned, they are all right now in limbo. Because the judgment of the appeal court is that all of these structures, provided they are structures laid by Oshiomuohle, they remain null and void. Even the letter he wrote to INEC, removing the secretariat of APC from one place to put it in a kangaroo position where he can manipulate things, right now it is null and void. It means that before Oshiomuohle started activating all of these negative structures, everything he has done right now is cancelled. However, fortunately or unfortunately, the governor has already tendered his resignation from the party, which means that he's not going to go back. He's done that and he's done that. Now, what this does is we are reliably informed that discussions are going on in high places and low places around PDP. Probably the governor is going to fly, the flag of PDP. Now, we equally understand from very reliable information that things are not yet, concluded. However, I want to use this medium right now to talk to PDP, to talk to the stakeholders in PDP, particularly those in Benin, because as far as I'm concerned, those at the federal level, they have all granted their assent to the governor. As far as many of us are concerned, PDP should feel privileged and happy that the governorship of Edo State is coming to them like a piece of cake. They should not even try to bring in any kind of opposition or difficulty, because right now, if the governor moves to AAC, he moves to SDP, he even stand alone, he's coming back. Like our people are saying, 4+4 to Ogba. As a matter of fact, Ogba Gberane. Because right now there is no opposition from APC. We must understand this. And so everybody in PDP, the stakeholders in PDP, must understand that this is coming to them as a matter of fact, as a piece of cake. There is no contention. APC in Edo State is not going to have a governorship candidate. Take it from me. Let Oshiomuohle go to Supreme Court. Before he does that, the primaries would have been gone. APC will not have a candidate in Edo State. Take that from me. Except only God knows what is going to happen that could change that. But as things stand, APC does not have a candidate for governorship. There is no time to produce one because time has already elapsed. Now for PDP, do not think that the governor is on the ground. Every one of you, the candidates in PDP, with all due respect to you all, Ogbede, Hama, Ihine, all of you guys, I am using this medium. Please, if you are watching, share this broadcast. Let it go to them. I'm using this medium to appeal to your conscience. If not for what is happening in APC, take it from me. A PDP has no, they have no level to stand, you know, to even think that they are going to win the governorship election anyway. You understand? But this is happening. Who knows? Probably this is just for power to return to PDP. And so therefore, it is advisable that those in PDP should receive the governor with open arms. They should receive the governor with gratitude. Do not place conditions, okay? Because what the governor is bringing to PDP, it's returning power to PDP. So you have to plan for your future, PDP. This is what I'm talking to you right now. Because anywhere the governor stands, even if the governor stands with SDP, stand with AAC, stand with whatever political party he decides to fly, you know, their color to run for governorship, he's going to win. The people are with him. Now, the evidence of the people being with him is very clear. Nobody needs to tell anybody anything. You understand what I'm saying now? According to what they say, you know, in the era of Caesar, I said the mob is Rome. The people of Edo State are the government of Edo State. And this is a governor that has taken side with the people, and that is paying off. And I want to say on a final note that kudos and kudos and kudos again to the governor, Governor Obaseki. For those who have said he's a political neophyte, for those who have said that the governor is this and is that, for those who have said this and that about the governor, upon what is happening right now, respect the governor. Governor Obaseki has come and has arrived, and he has seen he's conquering, and he's right in the game. He's right in the game. I just told somebody right now, I said even the game of chess is not as interesting as what we are seeing right now. It's not as suspense-filled as what we are seeing right now. It's not as eventful as what we are seeing right now. My people of Edo State, good people of Edo State, congratulations to you all, because right now, you know, it's evident that no man, no individual is God. Oshiomuohle is gone, no longer APC chairman. The Kangaroo Screening Committee, they are gone, they are null and void. The dignity of His Excellency Governor Godwin Obaseki is restored. The grace of the Edo people, they are restored. Congratulations to you all. I'll see you shortly. This matter is still unfolding. Thank you very much. May God bless you all. Please share this broadcast. Don't hesitate to do that. Share this broadcast. My name is Comrade Lamte, signing off. Matters Arising.